San Diego is the worst place to be a Black renter in the whole country, according to a new study by Zillow, an online real estate company.
We found that rent burdens are the highest for Black households in San Diego, and Black renters in San Diego spend more than half of their income, or 53% of their income, on rents.
That's Nancy Wu. She's the economist at Zillow who led the study. So, what exactly does it mean to be rent burdened? It means a person pays 30% or more of their income on rent. So, Black people here in San Diego are on average very rent burdened. That means they have a lot less money left for anything else, like saving to buy a home or a medical emergency.
Honestly, it's not surprising.
Gabrielle Hines is a school counselor in San Diego who grew up in the Skyline neighborhood. She and her family recently moved because they couldn't afford the rising rents in Southeast, where 3 bedrooms were going for $2,600 to $3,000 a month. They moved to La Mesa when they found an apartment for $1,800 a month.
I was making 18 an hour, but I recently got my master's and I'm a school counselor now. And I'm making 28 an hour, and it's crazy because it doesn't feel like it, just because rent is so high. And my husband also is doing electrical work, and it just doesn't feel like it.
Staying in Southeast would have meant spending more than 30% of their income on rent. With the cost of daycare and other bills adding up, it just wasn't an option for them. And she says she's not alone. A lot of other people in her once predominantly Black neighborhood of San Diego are also being pushed out.
It almost makes people feel like, they're not good enough to live in the neighborhoods that they came from.
San Diego rents are expensive and getting increasingly more expensive for renters across all demographics.
We've seen that in San Diego, for example. The pandemic has increased the rent burden across households during the pandemic from 2019 to 2021.
Latino renters in San Diego pay nearly 40% of their income on rent, and Asian and white renters both pay more than 30% on average. But Black renters in San Diego pay over 50% of their income, which is about 18% more than the national average.
Affordability is the reason why we're seeing the biggest discrepancy and the biggest rent burden for Black renters in San Diego compared to other metros.
According to Nancy Wu from Zillow, these inequities are a reflection of historic racial discrimination combined with low household incomes and rising rents. She found that Black renters in San Diego made an average of $3,493 a month in August, when the average monthly rent was $1,835. In a statement to KPBS, Mayor Todd Gloria called the study results infuriating but not surprising. He added, "That's why one of the first things I did after being sworn in as mayor was to make equity central to everything we do and every decision we make." Mayoral spokesperson David Rowland said the city has already invested in rental assistance programs and launched several business and youth development programs aimed at San Diego's communities of color. But these solutions take time. And for now, renters like Gabrielle Hines are still paying a lot of their income on rent.
We're pretty stressed, just because we are paying catch up on different parts of our life. It feels like, we're barely making it.
Cristina Kim, KPBS News.